A pair of wild card hopefuls in the AL East do battle once again and close out a three-game series while out west. A wild card hopeful tries to bounce back after being shut out last night at home. More on that in just a moment. Mark Zinno here for WagerTalk YouTube and picks and parlays as we break down two Major League Baseball matchups, one between the Yankees and Orioles, another between the Nationals and Rangers. We'll have plays and selections of both those games coming up in just a moment. But first, need to remind you guys to check out the Morning Wager with me and Brian Power. It's every Monday through Friday right here on the WagerTalk YouTube page. You guys can't miss it. It's the best betting show out there. It's the best show every single day that you get that will go down every single play on the board. Plus, we give you 3 free plays for you guys to action on your own. Hopefully, we make you smarter, more informed. You place more calculated wagers. Hopefully, put a little coin in your pocket as well. And then what do? We offer you the very best deal out there. It's a buy one, get one 3-day pass with me and Brian Power. You get all of Brian Power's plays. You get all of my plays every single day over the course of 3 days. You cannot beat this deal. There is absolutely no way to beat it. It is the only deal, by the way, where you get 2 cappers for the price of 1 on a daily basis, right? Like this is absolutely the best deal that you guys can get. So make sure you take advantage. Also a great deal. Now to the end of the year, the rest of the year sale. Guys, think about what you're getting with all of this. I mean, I say it out loud every day that we promo this because you just have to, that's how you get the whole scope of it. The entire college football regular season, all of bowl season, including the college football playoff to New Year's Eve. So you're basically just missing the semifinals and the finals. That's it. You're getting every single college football play. 17 of the 18 weeks of the NFL regular season, the start of hockey, the start of the NBA, all the major college basketball tournaments that take place during the holidays and before conference play truly kicks off when they hit January. I mean, this is the deal that gets you all of that. So you think long-term, this is long-term value, long-term savings, and hopefully long-term profitability when you jump in. But if long-term is not your deal, summer special still available now through August 31st. 3 days, 3 free. Every play, every sport. Again, it's available through August 31st, so take advantage of that if you'd like to as well. Want to remind you guys, most importantly, the next thing we're going to tell you, and this is the big daddy here, it is the Splash Sports Pro Football Survivor Contest worth $21 million. Use the code WagerTalk when you sign up. You get a $100 bonus. BP and I have an entry. You can go head-to-head with us. You can try to take our money. You'll have to pry it from our dead, lifeless fingers. I don't think it's going to happen, but you certainly could try. And we encourage you to do it. And oh, by the way, I keep telling everybody, if you guys send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter of your entry, and I see that you've entered and can validate it, I will send you a week's worth of free plays. Yep, promise. Scouts honor, something, whatever it is. Anyway, all right, let's get to the games here in Major League Baseball that we want to look at. Start with the Yankees and Orioles. Seeing the Yankees around a minus 124, minus 125 consensus favorite here. Orioles plus anywhere between 105 and 112, 115, even as high as certain shops. Total at 8 here. 7.5 and some smaller books that are out there between these two teams. And you get Garrett Cole against Kyle Bradish. Now, last night, we gave out the first 5 over 5 between these two teams. We gave out the over for the entire game, the over 9 on the show on the morning wager. Well, we pushed the first 5 for the clients, lost the first 5 for our show bet because of the Pete Alonso home run that would have pushed that as well, as the game ended up on 5-3. Now, part of the handicap from last night was me saying that I just felt like the Yankees were going to have a breakout. You know, at some point they were going to start to score a little bit more runs than they did. Now, I don't know if I want to back that 2 nights in a row, especially with Bradish, who has been, marginally better at home, but his opponent's batting average is 100 points lower in Camden Yards than it is on the road. And that's significant because when you're facing a team like the Yankees, who has, and let me just verify this because it really is that bad, the lowest batting average of any team since the All-Star break. That's why I don't think the Yankees are going to score 5 runs again here in this spot. I think Bradish does okay the first time through the order, which is where he actually excels. And Bradish in his career against this Yankees lineup, 68 at-bat sample size, 191 batting average, 648 OPS. So I feel like we're in a good spot here with the first 5 under. Garrett Cole should be able to take care of business. He has been much better over his last 3 starts. He's got a 1.93 ERA and 3 starts in August so far. He has certainly, settled down. He too, in a decent sample size against this Orioles lineup, 41 at bats, a 220 batting average, 777 OPS. And so although Pete Alonso's one hit against him was a home run in 6 at bats. Anyway, but again, he's calmed down. We're seeing 5 2/3 1 run, 7 innings 2 runs, 6 innings 1 run. That's what he's done his last 3 starts against the Cubs, the Braves, and the Blue Jays. But I think we go first 5 under here, and that's the way I'd look at it, and maybe even under for the game. But I go first 5 under 4.5 here, and not try to think twice about it. To be perfectly honest, I don't know that there's a better play out there. I don't want to bet the Yankees in this spot. I don't want to bet them to sweep, but I don't necessarily trust the Orioles either at this point, who are fading fast in this wild card race. So let's just look at the total here and go back to under after a game that almost went over last night. All right, on to Washington and Texas. We're getting the Rangers here at a very hefty -170 price. And Washington is around +139, +140. Total sitting at 7.5. Pretty flat across the board. We are looking at starters Andrew Alvarez for Washington, Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. So it's interesting because the Rangers won the first game 5-0. Nationals won 6-0 last night. I thought the over was going to come in both games. Little did I know there would be a shutout on either side. So don't want to bet the over here with Jacob deGrom on the mound. Why? Because he's been really good with a sub-3 ERA at home. He's really hard to score off of, and opponents are only hitting 205 against him. So I don't know how much I want to trust the Nationals, even with their good lineup, to get to deGrom here. But Alvarez for the Nationals as making his 11th start. He's been better on the road. He's kept the ball in the ballpark. That's a big thing. He's only given up 3 home runs in 75 innings so far pitched this year. And, that may be the thing that keeps this thing down, right? Like it just, the Rangers aren't exactly a bastion of offense and haven't been all year long. They're a team that's bottom 10 in batting average since the All-Star break and in 4th fewest runs scored since the All-Star break. So I don't expect we're going to see much out of Texas, and I don't expect we're going to see much out of Washington. But at 7.5, I'm not really interested in the total. I'd probably lean on the Rangers here. As far as the game is concerned, again, the Nats bullpen is bad, so the Rangers will have opportunities to score late, even though they did the job last night. But Cade Cavalli did most of the work. They had 3 innings of 1-hit baseball last night. I mean, again, what are the chances that that bullpen happens 2 nights in a row? I'd say probably pretty slim at this point. And maybe even Texas first 5 and see if they can get to Alvarez and get lucky here. I mean, you're going to have to lay a half run. There's not really any way to get around that because there's not going to be a favorable price when you're looking at a -170, money line price. Yeah, you're going to pay -176. So if you lay the half run, you'll get it down to around -115, -118, 120 in that range, and you're more amenable. But you got to lay the half run, and that's always difficult. So there is a world too, and I'll just throw this out here, just another way to think about this. And the problem is you're laying similar price. I was just looking at Washington +1.5, but if that's around -155. I mean, you're paying -165 for Texas. Yeah, it's not really a way I'd go either, to be honest with you. But probably just again, Rangers first 5 on the run line would be the best look that I can offer you guys for this game as well. I can offer you guys always every day to take advantage of the buy one get one 3-day pass with me and Brian Power from the Morning Wager. It's on every Monday through Friday right here on the WagerTalk YouTube page. Make sure you check it out. Also, don't forget, sign up for the $21 million Pro Football Survivor Contest on Splash Sports. Use the code WagerTalk. You get $100 on Splash Sports. Make sure you guys show me a screenshot of your entry. We'll send some free picture away as well. Best of luck with all your Major League Baseball bets tonight. Go cash some tickets. We'll talk to you next time.